Well, good afternoon, and thank you for being here. With over 30 years in the senior living business, we've seen a lot of change, as many of you all have as well. One of the things we've found is that good ideas have always been a competitive advantage for any organization. Are you challenging your mission? Are you Kodak? Are you Apple? Kodak was 124 years old in 2012 when it filed for bankruptcy. Apple became the most valuable enterprise in the universe. Have you identified the resources you need to be competitive? Have you looked at the need in your market, looked at your internal resources, both human and capital, and looked at the alignment of outside resources, both human and capital, that are necessary? Do you know what your competition is doing? Do you know who your competition is? While others may look like you, not all directly competitive. Guaranteed that those competitors are looking at the same market that you are and looking at how they're going to remain competitive. Are you prepared for the 30 million new customers in the next 20 years? Your competition is. We guarantee the for-profits are, and they're coming to your neighborhood. Are you looking at healthcare reform? Anybody who's not looking at these numbers is missing an opportunity. Does your business model match your customer preferences? Does your business mix match your market needs? Is your business model competitive against your competition? Is your value proposition a competitive advantage? Do you know what your competition is doing? Why would a customer choose your community? What are your advantages? Do you provide comprehensive services? Do you have a life care program? Do you provide for aging in place? Are you aggressively selling? Are you relying upon your image and your brand for success? We know that hope is not a strategy. Do you realize that senior living is sold and not bought? How are we going to do more with less resources, with more constraints? Lower incomes, lower home values, higher expenses, higher construction costs, higher capital costs, and still provide the same value to customers? Does equal market opportunity assure equal results? Why do some organizations have greater success sooner? We all see the same opportunities. How do you define success? How does your organization get the information necessary to be competitive? What about your balance sheet? You've managed your operations. You've increased occupancy. Your margins have improved. What about your enterprise value? Do all your stakeholders see the same opportunity? Are your buildings obsolete? The average CCRC in this country is 20 years old. How are you going to compete for the independent customer with more demands, or the healthcare customer that has more needs? Will you be relevant in 10 years? Will the capital markets fund your mission to change, to grow? If your human capital is leading the way, yes. If you're competitive in your business model and sustainable, yes. But the capital markets take no prisoners. Who will lead your organization? It's estimated that 50% of senior executives will retire over the next 10 years. Do you have a succession plan for that knowledge and skill set? That knowledge is your capital and your power to compete. What is your hedgehog concept? Jim Collins taught us to take our passion and our competitive advantage to be a successful business model. How do you get your passion in your organization? Do you respond to pain or to vision? How will you protect your investment? For over 100 years, Leading Age has created this industry. The CCRC is the most sustainable business model. Grow your organization, protect your investment, don't let others take advantage of it. Is your board prepared for the challenges and aware of the opportunities? For your board to do this, their number one challenge is to make sure you're a sustainable operation. Have they made sure that you have the human resources to compete? So back to the beginning, are you Kodak or are you Apple? Do you have human capitalists developed a sustainable business model? Will you be relevant in a rapidly changing business environment? Or will you go the way of Kodak and not readjust your business mission to your market and the needs of that market? So thank you very much for your time today. We're in booth 1331. We'd love to see your ideas and understand your questions and continue the discussion. Thank you.